lay on your mat. Stretch out your legs. Let your hands rest down by your sides. You can either have your head on your pillow or not. And let's just take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Another breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's take another breath in. We're going to bring your arms up towards the ceiling and then reach them way back behind your head. Point those toes. And then we're going to inhale and bring the hands back down towards your legs. Toes reach towards your knees. Inhale, reach way back and point those toes. Exhale and bring them all in. 2 more times. Inhale, reach back and point the toes. Exhale and bring them in. One last one. Inhale, reach back and point the toes. And exhale and bring them in. Let your hands rest down by your sides, and we're going to bend your knees. Press the soles of your feet into the mat, and then just tuck your tailbone so that you can pull your belly button down into the floor with a straight, flat back. And then let's tilt it again. So we're going to lift the belly just a little bit, or lift the back just a little bit rather. Keep your belly button pulled in tight as you rock the pelvis back and forth. So we're going to press the back down onto your mat, and then tilt and release the back up a little bit. Inhale and pull everything down. And then exhale and bring it up again. 2 more times. Inhale and bring it down. Exhale and bring it up. One last one. Inhale and bring it down. And then exhale and bring it up. And then we'll close up that space again, holding the belly button in, pressing that back against the floor. And then take your right knee into your chest. And we'll just rotate that ankle around. Reverse directions. And then just holding on to your right knee with your right hand. Open that knee out to the side. Try to keep your left hip on the floor. And then bring it back into the center. Out to the side, tummy tight. Exhale, back into the center. 2 more of these. And we'll bring that knee back in and lower your foot to the floor. Pull your left knee in and we'll rotate that ankle around. Reverse directions. And then just keeping the left hand on your left knee, open that knee out towards the side and bring it back into the center. And just try to make sure the right hip stays on the floor as you open that knee and then bring it back. One last one. Bring that knee back into the center. Let's take the other knee back in too. And then we're going to open both knees to the side and then squeeze them back together again. Inhale and open. Exhale, bring them back in. Two more like this. And then we're going to do the circles. So we'll come back out to the side. Keep your back flat on the floor as you let your knees come forward and then bring them back in again. So really trying to keep that back on the mat. Inhale to start your circles. Exhale, come back around. One last one this way. And then we're going to reverse that. Bring your knees forward, out to the sides, and then back around and in. One last one. And then we'll let the feet rest on the floor. Take the hands, and then we're going to alternate. So right arm reaches over your head, and then the left arm is going to reach over your head. So just arms are coming back and forth, reaching one arm back and the other one forward. One more each direction. Bring the hands back up towards the ceiling. Turn your palms to face in, and then open the arms out to the sides, and then press them back together up towards the ceiling. Inhale and open the arms. Exhale and bring them back in. Two more to go. And now we're going to change this a little bit. So we're bringing the palms in towards each other. Flip the palms to face outward and then press down towards the floor. Flip them back again towards the ceiling and press them up towards each other. Flip, press down, and then flip and bring them up. Flip, press down, flip, and bring them up. One last one. Flip, press down, flip, and bring them back up again. And then we're just going to flip them and bring them back down to the floor. This time the palms are going to rest on the mat. And then we're going to drop your knees towards the right side. Turn to look over the left shoulder. And then bring them back up again to the center. Turn to look over the other shoulder as you lower the knees the other way. Exhale and bring them up. Inhale, drop to one side. Exhale, back up again. Inhale, drop to the other side. And exhale and bring them back up. One more each way. And then come back to the center. Let's find your block. And we're going to hold it the long way. So hands on either end. Or if you want to hold a pillow instead, take a pillow. So we're going to drop the knees towards the right side and bring the hands over towards the left. Inhale, back up to the center. And then drop the knees the other way. The hands are going to go over to the right. And then bring them back up to the center. So just a gentle movement, a little bit of extra weight on that bottom arm to give it a little bit more of a stretch. One more each direction. Back up again. Take the block and place it between your knees. So you have the thin side in between your knees. And then your feet are just going to stay flat on the floor. Hands by your side. And we're going to squeeze your knees in towards each other as you press your back down towards the floor. So we're going to squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release and relax. Take a breath. Exhale and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath and relax. Let's do this 3 more times. Squeeze the knees, press the back against the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. 2 more times. Squeeze those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. And then the last one, we squeeze. 5, then exhale and relax. And we're going to take the block away, bring the feet together, and let the knees drop open to the side. As the thighs are stretching there, take your block up high. This time we're going to hold it on the ends. And then we're going to try to squeeze the hands in towards each other. So really squeezing that block. Stomach's nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Take another breath. And then exhale and squeeze the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. 3 more. We're squeezing the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And then squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. One last one. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. And we'll pulling the knees together. Take the block away, and then let the arms just rest out on the sides, palms face up. And just hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale. We'll pull both knees into your chest. Just tuck your body into a tiny little ball. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. We'll take one foot down at a time, and then we're going to come up to a bridge. So hands are by your sides, starting with your back flat on the mat. Take a breath, and then exhale to lift the hips and the vertebrae one at a time, coming up. And then we're going to slowly lower it back down again, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale and lift the hips. Nice and slow, coming all the way up. And then nice and slow, going all the way back down again. Exhale and lift. Inhale and bring it all the way back down. 2 more to go. Exhale and lift. Inhale and bring it back down. Last one. Exhale and lift. And then inhale and bring it all the way back down again. Let the hips relax back on the floor, and we'll take both knees back into your chest. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And we're going to exhale to take your left foot to the floor. And we're going to bend your right leg, but we're going to bring it out so that it's at a 90-degree angle up above the mat. So your foot is flexed. And then we're going to lift the left hand. So we have your right leg up, left hand is up. And then reach that arm towards the back wall. We're going to extend that leg forward and let it hover just above the mat. Bend the knee and pull it back in, and then bring your other hand back again. So we're bringing it out, extending it down, flexed foot. Bend and bring it back in, reaching the opposite arm backwards. So imagine like your pinky is connected to your ankle, and they're going forward together. And then as you pull your pinky back, you pull that foot in with it and bring it back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale and bring it back. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale and bring it back. And then we're going to just take that knee back into your chest. You can use your strap. Now we're going to place that around your right foot. And then we're going to come up towards the ceiling again with that leg. So we're coming all the way up. Your foot is flexed, and you can use your strap to stretch that right here. Just hold here for a moment and breathe. bend that knee, take a breath in, and exhale and extend it back up again. Inhale and bend it down. Exhale and bring it back up. Two more to go. And then let's extend that leg up. Take the strap into your right hand. The left hand comes down, faces down on the ground. And then we're going to inhale, open that leg out to the side, only as far as you can go while keeping your left hip on the floor. And then inhale and bring it back up again to the center. Inhale and open, and then exhale and bring it back up to the center. Two more to go. Back to the center again. We're going to bend that knee, extend the left leg on the mat, and then take your strap into your left hand. The right hand comes out and palm faces down on the floor, and then we're going to flip over onto that left hip. Inhale, back to the center. Stomach's nice and tight. Exhale and flip it over. Inhale, back to the center again. Exhale and flip. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and flip. Two more times. And we're going to come back to the center with that leg. Bend the left leg again so it's coming back to the mat, and then we'll release your right foot and then bring it back down. Tuck everything into a tiny, tiny ball. Hold right there, take a breath. And then we're going to exhale to take your right foot to the floor, and we'll keep your left leg up. We're going to flex that foot, and then take the opposite arm. So your right arm is coming up. And we're going to bring the arm forward as the leg comes forward, extends, and then hovers just above the floor. And then we're going to pull it back up and in. So up and bend, and then reach that opposite arm back towards the back wall. Foot flexed. Inhale, press forward, stomach tight. Lower that leg down to hover just above the floor. And then lift and pull it back in, raising that arm up. Inhale, extend and lower. Exhale, lift and bend. Inhale, extend and lower. Exhale, lift and bend. Two more to go. And then the last one. And you can bring everything back in. So wrap the arms around that leg. Take your other leg in. Hold there and take a breath. And then we're going to exhale to take your right foot back to the floor. We're going to keep your left one. Wrap your strap around that around your left foot. Strap goes around the left foot. And then extend that leg up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to hold here and stretch for a second. Inhale and bend the knee. Exhale and extend it back up. Inhale and bend. Exhale, extend it up. keep the leg extended. Take the strap into your into your left hand. So left leg, left hand. The right hand is going to come down and palm faces down. Inhale, open out to the left. Try to keep that right hip on the floor. And then exhale to come back up to the center. Inhale and open. Exhale and bring it back. Two more to go. And back to the center again. We're going to bend that knee, extend your right leg, and then take your strap in your right hand. The left hand faces down on the floor, and we're going to roll over onto your right hip, and then come back again to the center. Exhale and come over. Inhale, back to the center. Two more right here. And then back to the center again. Let's pull your right knee back in and then release the strap from your left foot. And then we'll bring both knees back into your chest. Hold there and breathe. And exhale. Let's take your feet back to the floor. We're going to take either your block or your pillow and place it underneath your upper back and your head. Okay. And then just get comfortable on there. Make sure that your neck is in a neutral position, so you don't want to be overextending it at all. And then we're going to do a little bit more stretching with the arms. So let's start by taking the arms back up towards the ceiling. So our palms are pressing in towards each other, or facing in towards each other. And then we're going to bring both arms back overhead. And then bring them back again towards your knees. Lower down a little bit further now that you're up higher. So we're reaching up a little bit more gravity on that pole and then bringing it back again towards the side. We'll do it two more like this. Last one. And then we're going to go out to the sides. Reach the palms up, out to the sides. You're going to stay up as you bring the hands back towards each other. Inhale and open. Exhale and come back. Two more of these. And then we're going to bring the hands back towards each other. So I want you to imagine that you're washing your hands. So we're going in this direction. The hands are not going to be quite together. They're going to be separated, reaching towards the ceiling. So we're going to reach one arm up a little bit closer to the ceiling. The left arm comes back a little bit. And then switch that. The left arm comes down and the right arm reaches up a little bit higher. Inhale and bring it down. Exhale and reach. Inhale and bring it down. Exhale and reach. So it's like that washing the hands motion nice and slow. Just trying to get a little bit more stretch, reaching up. One more on each side. And then we're going to let the shoulders be even with each other again. Take the arms up overhead, and then we're going to circle them around so they come out to the sides, down by your legs, and then come back up overhead, reaching way back, circle around, and reach way up and back. Circle around. One more time this direction. And then let's come back to the center. We're going to reverse that. Arms come down by your sides, out and overhead, and then come back up. Two more right here. Last one. And then let's bring the arms back up towards the ceiling. Lower the elbows down so the elbows are touching the floor. And then we're going to press them back up towards the ceiling again. Bend the elbows, bring them down to touch the floor, and then lift up towards the ceiling. Two more like this, and then we're going to add the strap in. All right, let's bring the arms down and find your strap. And we're going to bend the strap into fours. So bend it in half and then bend it in half again. And we're just going to start with a reclined bicep curl. So the palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Hands are down by your knees. Pull the stomach in tight. And then we're going to curl towards your chin and then extend back out. Curl it in and extend it out. Two more to go. And then we're going to flip the palms so that they face the other way on your strap. So now the palms are facing towards your knees. Bend the elbows in so that they're close to your sides, and then bring that strap in and underneath your chin, and then press it down towards the knees. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, push it down. Two more like this. Last one. Bring the strap up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to turn one hand, so palms are still facing out this way. And we're going to turn both hands towards the left. Come back to the center, and then turn both hands to the right. Center, twist, center, and twist. One more each way. And then let's take the strap and turn it towards your right side. So you're up here, turned towards the right. We're going to lower it down towards the right hip and then bring it up over the left shoulder. So almost like a chop. So we're bringing it down towards the right hip, up over the left shoulder. Down and across, and then back up and over. One last one this side. And then come back to the center. Bring it up over your right shoulder and then down over your left hip. Up over the right, down over the left. Two more for this side. And then come on back up to the center again. We're going to do one more thing with this. So we're going to come up overhead, down towards the right side, circle all the way around, and come up on the left. So just full circles. And then we're going to go back the other way. Around, all the way up and around. Notice how different this feels laying on the floor compared to when we do it up seated or on your knees. Pull is in a different direction. One last one this way. And then we're going to roll over onto your right hip and come up to a seated position. Let's stretch the legs out long. So they're coming out. And then we're going to walk your hands forward on the floor. So the fingertips are going to come forward. And then just come down as far as feels good for you. And we're just going to hold right there. Hold and take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to walk those fingertips back. Coming all the way back up so you're sitting up straight and tall. We'll take your right leg in, pull it towards your left thigh, and then turn to face the left side. So fingertips are going to inch again around alongside of your leg. Stopping wherever it feels right to stop, and then just let your body hang right there. And breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And we're going to exhale and walk those fingertips backwards. Take your strap and place it around that left foot. And then you can use your strap to inch yourself closer to your foot or not. Or you can use your strap to pull those toes back a little bit closer to your knees. Just do what feels good for you right here and just hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to slowly release that. And then we're going to take the strap away from that foot. Extend the right leg back out. We're going to come back forward again. So we're inching those fingertips along, coming forward. And then stopping wherever it feels fine to stop. Just hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to walk those fingertips backwards again. And then we're going to take your left knee in, turn to face your right side. And then winch those fingertips alongside of that leg, stopping wherever it feels good to stop. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to walk the fingertips backwards, coming back up again. And we'll take the strap around that foot. Inch the hands down along the side. pulling the foot in if you want to, or not, just letting your body rest right there. Hold and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale. And then we're going to slowly come up out of that. Remove your strap and press the soles of your feet together. You can either stay just like this or use your elbows to push down on the knees just a little bit. Try to keep your chest lifted. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then we're going to exhale to release and move your left foot so that it's coming behind you. So you're in a fortune cookie bent position like this. And then we're going to take your right hand to the floor, reach the other one up and around. So we're coming up onto that knee as long as it feels okay to do that. So you feel a good stretch in that hip. And then we're coming back down again toward the floor. Lift up and around and come back again towards the floor. Bye, Sandra. Have a good weekend. 2 more of these. Come on, back down again, all the way. And we're going to turn the feet to face the other direction. Left hand on the floor and reach the right arm up and around. Two more this way. And then come on back down again all the way to the floor. Extend the right leg back out. And we're going to take your strap again around that right leg. And then this time, instead of facing that right leg, we're going to turn and face the left side. And as you pull in on your strap with your right hand, we're going to reach the left arm up and over towards your toe. And then bring it out again towards the side. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale and bring it back out. Exhale and bring it over. Inhale and bring it back out. Just 2 more of these. And the last one. Bring that arm down and we're going to move your strap to your other foot. Strap goes around your foot. And then we're going to hold the strap in your left hand, turn and face the right side, and reach up and over as you pull that toe in, and then open back out again towards the side. Exhale, reaching up and over. Inhale, and bring it back in. Two more of these. Last one. All right, we're going to take your strap away and come to your hands and knees. Stomach tight, tuck your chin in, pulling your belly up towards the ceiling. And then drop it down to raise your chest and look forward. Inhale, take everything up and in. And then exhale to drop it down, Raise your chest and look forward. Let's do 2 more of these. And then the last one. Flatten your back again. Then we're going to take your feet together and turn your knees out towards the sides of your mat. Sit down towards child's pose. So you're going to reach your hands towards the front of the mat. And then pull the hands in as you come back up. And then we're going to push over the fingertips just a little bit. So we're pushing down and back, reaching towards the front of the mat. And then pull the hands in, stomach tight, and shift your hips so that you're coming out over your fingertips just a little bit. So we get a stretching of the wrists when you're upright, and a stretch of the shoulders when you're down low. But then also getting your hips and your lower back too when you're down low. So we come down, press up, and come over just a little. One more time. Press down and back. And then come back up again and press over those fingertips. Shift back again so that you can come back to your tabletop position. And we're going to reach your right arm up. Rotate the wrists. Follow with your head out towards the side. And then down by your hips, and then we're going to rotate back up again, coming the other way. And bring that hand down. Same thing on the other side. Lift your hand, rotate out to the side. Bringing that arm all the way down and back. And then reverse the rotation back up to the side, to the front, and then bring that hand down. Let's take your hands forward. We're going to drop your belly just a little bit, tummy tight, and then lower down towards the mat. You can scoot back if you need to. So just a little bit of a back bend right here. Take your hands down close to your top rib, stomach tight, and then we're going to exhale to lift off the floor just a little bit. And then inhale and lower back down. Exhale and lift off the floor just a little bit. Inhale and lower back down. 2 more times. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower back down. One last one. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower back down. Interlace your hands behind your back. And we're going to kick your right foot in 2 times. Point your toe, and then exhale to lift your chest. Lower that leg down towards the floor. Take your other foot in, kick it in 2 times. Point your toe. Exhale and lift. We're going to do 1 more time on each side. Kick it in 2 times. Point. Exhale and lift. Lower down, kick in the other side 2 times, point, and exhale and lift. Lower that leg, release your hands, bring them back down to the sides. We're going to press all the way up and go through to child's pose. So we're coming up, knees turn out, and then press your hips way back. And you can keep the arms reaching towards the front of your mat or just stack them, the fists one on top of the other for a little bit more of a restful child's pose. Take a breath. And exhale. Take another breath. And then we're going to exhale to come back to your hands and knees. Okay, stomachs are tight, flat backs. And then we're going to take your right hand and place the fingertips right behind your ear. So your elbow is coming out towards the side. Stomach tight. We're going to lower your elbow down to the opposite arm and then open it up as far as you can go towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring that elbow in towards the opposite arm, and then exhale and open. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale and open. 2 more times on this side. Inhale. Exhale and open. And last one. Inhale. Exhale and open. Take that hand down to the floor, and then we're going to take the right knee out. So we're going to lift that knee, and then bring it back again towards the center of the other one. Exhale, lift that knee out. Inhale, bring it in. Two more of these. And then we're going to take that right knee out towards your right wrist. So your hands are coming forward a little bit. Take the right knee to the wrist. And then we're going to try to open up that back hip. So your left hip reaches a little bit closer to the back of your mat. In your pigeon pose, you can stay up here or lower onto your elbows or your block. And we're just going to hold here and rest. And you can rock that hip a little bit if you want to find more of a stretch. One more breath right here. And then we're going to come back up again onto your hands. And then shift that leg backwards. So we're coming back to your tabletop position. Take your left hand and place the fingertips behind your ear so your elbow is out to the side. And then we're going to inhale, bring that elbow to the opposite arm. And then exhale, follow that arm out. Inhale, squeeze the elbow in. And exhale to open it up. Two more to go. Take that hand down back to the mat. Left knee now. We're going to open that knee out to the side and then squeeze it back down. Exhale, open it. Inhale, bring it back down. Final two. And then we're going to shift your hands forward just a little bit. Take that left knee out to the left wrist and reach your right leg back towards the back of your mat. You can stay up here or lower down. And then you can rock again if that feels good. So rock side to side and get a good stretch into that left hip. Just hold here for one more breath. And then we're going to roll over onto that hip and come up to a seated position. Just sit comfortably. Reach your fingertips out towards the front of the room on your right side, and then we'll pull the fingertips back with the left hand, Flip the palm to face the other way. And then same thing with the other side. Fingertips come back. And flip to face the other way. Let the hands rest on your knees, and we're going to drop your chin towards your chest and just go from side to side, little half circles. One more each direction. And let your head come back up to its natural direction, and we're going to drop your drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And you can stay just like that, or you can place your hand on your head, and then the left hand comes to the side, just either resting on the mat or resting on your leg. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then we're going to exhale to take that hand back to your knee. The other hand comes off and back to your knee, and just drop the chin back down. Let the left ear come towards the left shoulder. And hold there and breathe. You can place your hand on your head and the other hand down on the floor if you'd like. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale to release that side, drop your chin back down, and you can make any adjustments that you need to make before bringing it back to its natural position. And then we're going to turn towards the front of your mat, extend your legs long. We're going to roll back again down onto your mat. So let's hinge forward at the hips, and then slowly pull your belly button back, rolling all the way down to your mat. And then once you get here, we're going to bend both knees. Take your right knee, cross it over your left, and you can gently press that right knee towards the front of the room. Pull your left knee up and into your chest, either using your hand or your strap, and just make sure your neck is relaxed again, neutral back on your mat. Hold there and breathe. And then we're going to exhale. Just release that knee back down to the floor, but keep the right leg over the left. And we're going to take the hands out to the sides, and then drop your feet over towards your left side. So the sole of your right foot comes to the mat, and turn to look over the opposite shoulder. Just hold there and breathe for a moment. Take a breath. Exhale. One more time. And then we're going to exhale to bring those knees back up to the center. Fully cross your right leg over your left this time. So instead of the ankle, the whole leg is crossed like you're sitting in the chair. And then we're going to drop over towards the right side and look over your left shoulder. So deep, deep stretch there on the left side. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to come back up to the center. We're going to uncross the legs. Take the left ankle over the right knee and gently press that knee out. Hold there and breathe. And then we're going to exhale to pull your right knee into your chest, either with your strap or your hands. Make sure your neck is nice and comfortable on your mat. Breath. And then exhale to lower that right leg to the floor. We're going to keep the left ankle over the right. Hands come out to the sides. And then drop your feet towards the right side so that the sole of your left foot comes to the floor, looking over your left shoulder. Just hold there for another breath. Exhale. One more breath, and then exhale back to the center. Cross that leg completely over, and then drop the other direction and turn to look over the right shoulder. Hold there and take another breath. Exhale. Take another breath, and hold for one more time. Breathe. Exhale and come back to the center. We're going to uncross, take both knees into your chest, and then turn your feet towards the ceiling. And you can grab hold of either your ankle or your toes or the inside of your foot, or use your strap and pull the knees down towards your armpits. And you can stay right here, or you can play with it by straightening one leg, pulling the other knee in a little bit deeper, and then straighten the other side. One more each way. And then for a really deep inner thigh stretch, if you want to, take both feet in and then extend them both out towards the side. And just hold there and take a breath. Exhale. One more breath right here. And then we're going to exhale, bend the knees, bring them back in. Release the feet, and we'll take your block or your pillow underneath your lower back. So your feet are going to come to the floor. Lift your hips and place that block or your pillow right at the top of your tailbone by your lower back. And then you can either stay right here like this with your feet on the floor, or pull your knees in one at a time towards your chest, and then extend both legs up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to hold here for a few moments. And breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale. One more breath before you start to move again. And then we're going to exhale to bend the knees. Take your feet back to the floor. We'll remove the block. And then roll over onto your side to come up to your seated position. Sit comfortably. And we're going to close things up by reaching your hands towards the ceiling. Reach your head up with it. Flip the palms and drop them down. Drop your chin. One more time, bring the hands back up, and we'll press the palms together and land at heart center.